You're cruising down the highway, windows down, turbo humming, and that deep diesel rumble filling the air. Everything feels perfect, until one day, it doesn't. The engine starts idling rough, the fuel economy drops, and before you know it, that reliable beast you trusted sounds like it's gasping for air. Diesel engines are built to last 500,000 miles or more, but the truth most drivers don't realize is that they can destroy that same engine in a fraction of the time without ever noticing. Today, we're breaking down 5 driving habits that quietly eat away at your diesel engine. Habits almost every driver is guilty of. Number 1. Short trips, the slow death you don't see. Imagine this. You start your diesel in the morning, drive 5 minutes to work, park and repeat that every day. It feels easy, but your engine hates it. Diesel engines are meant to run hot, really hot. They're designed to reach and stay at high operating temperatures for everything to function properly. But when you only drive short distances, the engine never gets there. Here's what happens behind the scenes. Unburned fuel and condensation start building up in your oil. The exhaust system never gets hot enough to burn off soot. The DPF, diesel particulate filter, can't regenerate, so it clogs with carbon. It's like forcing an athlete to sprint before warming up. The system just isn't ready. Over time, this creates sludge in your oil, back pressure in your exhaust, and performance that feels sluggish. Want your engine to last? Combine errands, take it for a longer weekend drive, and let it stretch its legs. Number 2. Excessive idling, the silent engine killer. Every diesel driver's done it. Leave the truck running while grabbing a coffee or waiting for someone. You think it's better to keep it warm. But here's the truth. Long idling sessions are one of the most damaging things you can do to a diesel. When a diesel engine idles, it runs cold. The fuel doesn't burn completely, which creates unburned deposits that cling to pistons and valves. That buildup doesn't just sit there. It grinds away at your engine's internals like sandpaper. Then comes the real danger, fuel dilution. At low RPMs, fuel can seep past the piston rings into the oil, thinning it out. And when your oil turns watery, it loses its ability to protect the engine. That means more wear, more heat, and eventually more problems than you want to deal with. So the next time you're sitting in the parking lot, remember this. If you're sitting still for more than a couple of minutes, shutting off the engine isn't just saving fuel, it's saving your engine. Number 3. Stretching oil change intervals too far. Modern diesels are tougher than ever, and synthetic oils claim to go 10,000 or even 15,000 miles between changes. Sounds great, right? Less maintenance, fewer costs. Except, that's the marketing. The mechanical reality tells a different story. Diesel oil doesn't just lubricate moving parts. It deals with soot, unburned fuel, and chemical residue from your EGR and DPF systems. Over time, that oil turns into a chemical soup, thick, acidic, and filled with microscopic metal shavings. If you're stretching oil changes to the limit, you're giving that sludge more time to eat away at bearings, turbo seals, and injectors. The safe spot for most diesel owners, 5,000 to 7,000 miles. Shorter if you're towing, idling a lot, or driving dusty roads. And don't wait for your oil to look dirty. Diesel oil turns black almost immediately. That's normal. What matters isn't color, it's chemistry. And once the oil's molecular structure breaks down, the damage has already started. Here's the kicker. Dirty oil doesn't just wear out your engine, it hurts your turbo too. And that takes us to one of the most painful diesel habits of all. Number 4. Hammering the throttle on a cold engine. You wake up, start your diesel, hear that satisfying rumble and hit the road right away. The temptation to floor it, to feel that torque, is real. But it's also deadly. When your engine is cold, the oil is thick and sluggish. It hasn't fully circulated yet, meaning the top end, your turbo, pistons, and bearings, are practically dry. Then you step on it. High compression, massive heat, and metal-on-metal contact. That's not power, that's punishment. Even worse, your turbo spins at up to 200,000 RPM. Running it hard before it's lubricated is like sprinting on a sprained ankle. It'll work for a bit until it doesn't. The smart move? Let your engine idle for a minute, then drive gently until the temperature climbs to normal. That's when your oil is thin enough to protect everything. Number 5. Shutting down a hot turbo too fast. Picture this. You've just pulled off the highway after towing or a long climb. The turbo's glowing hot, literally spinning at hundreds of thousands of RPM. You park, turn off the key, and walk away. Inside the turbo, the oil flow stops immediately, but the heat doesn't. The leftover oil sitting in that metal core gets cooked solid, forming hard carbon deposits. That's called oil coking, and it's a turbo killer. Those carbon chunks block the oil passages and start grinding away at the bearings the next time you drive. Before long, you'll hear that faint whine, then a whistle, then silence. Turbo gone. Here's the easy fix. After a hard drive, just let your engine idle for 30 to 60 seconds before shutting it down. That small habit keeps oil circulating and gives the turbo time to cool naturally. Some modern trucks even have built-in turbo timers for this reason. But if yours doesn't, your patience is the best protection. Number 6. Ignoring fuel quality. This one catches even experienced drivers off guard. You think diesel is diesel. You fill up, pay, and drive away. But not all diesel fuel is created equal. Cheap or contaminated fuel can carry microscopic dirt, water, or even algae from old storage tanks. When that happens, it doesn't just burn poorly, it corrodes injectors, eats away at the fuel pump, and sends sludge through your system. And water? That's the real danger. Water inside your fuel lines causes rust, misfires, and injector failure. That's why serious diesel owners are picky about where they fill up. They know, always buy from high turnover stations that refresh their tanks often. Drain the water separator regularly. And when in doubt, use a high-quality diesel additive that improves lubrication and prevents microbial growth. Because when your injectors fail, you're not just facing bad performance, you're looking at repairs that cost more than your last vacation. And the crazy part? This one's entirely avoidable. How to make your diesel last 500,000 miles. Here's the truth. Diesel engines don't just die. They're worn down by 1,000 small choices. The 5 habits you just learned aren't random. They're connected. Short trips stop your engine from ever getting hot. Idling fills it with unburned fuel and soot. Skipping oil changes lets that soot turn into sludge. Hammering a cold engine grinds it down from the inside. Shutting it off too soon bakes your turbo alive. And bad fuel finishes the job by choking the system meant to keep it alive. Every single one of these is preventable. And when you fix them, your engine thanks you with smoother performance, better mileage, and the kind of reliability that turns a truck into a legend. Take care of your diesel, and it'll take care of you for decades. That's the difference between an engine that quits at 100,000 miles and one that proudly rolls past 500,000.